100 East Price.
Emery High School basketball on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Time now for the starting lineups brought to you by Pro Rehab. And we will begin with the designated home team, the Emery Lady Spartans, the number 1 seed coming out of Region 15. And Scott, no changes out of the backcourt. Caselyn Toomer wearing number 2, Kinley Toomer wearing number 3, Morgan Herdsman wearing number 21. I've said this before, I'll say it again, those 3 girls, they're interchangeable. I mean, they can do a little bit of everything on both ends of the floor, right? So you're not losing.
Do it a little bit differently.
Sure.
The Toomers are very similar.
Yes.
Caselyn a little more physical, rebounds maybe a little better. Kinley typically taking care of the point guard position or duties.
Right. So, but again, you're getting some consistency out of that backcourt for the Emery Lady Spartans. If we continue to take a look at the rest of the starting 5, we also get Megan Jensen wearing number 33, a senior center who will be playing her college basketball at UVU. And then, of course, at the 4, Bailey Huggard, number 12. That's the starting 5 for the Emery Lady Spartans. Now for the Morgan Trojans, number 15, Ashlyn Morrell. Number 20, Quincy Dorius. We'll get number 35, Alex Trussell. And also getting the start, Sydney Cragen. That's the starting 5 for the Morgan Trojans. And so right now the Emery Lady Spartans being announced, and we are set to go. Emery, of course, wearing their white home uniforms. Morgan wearing their maroon road jerseys. A little bit of confusion.
JC House 24.
Okay. So the roster for Morgan, a little bit different. We had a mishap as far as the statistics, and also at the broadcast table, J.C. House. That's number 25 for the Morgan Trojans. We are set to go. Megan Jensen will handle the tip-off duties. Emery's going to be moving right to left on the radio dial. She'll go toe-to-toe at the tip-off with Quincy Dorius. 8 minutes on the clock. We're set. Lady Spartan basketball, and Emery controls the tip of the backcourt. Kinley Toomer's going to bring it up left side. Toomer's guarded closely by Morrell. Goes cross court, 3-point shot up, no good. A miss by Caselyn Toomer. Emery fights for the offensive board, but the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Emery. Right out of the gate, 3-point shot. Scout on the right wing, just a tad bit short.
Yep, just short. Nice look, nice find. Defense a little slow to close out, but just a little short on the first one.
15 seconds gone by in the opening quarter, no score. Morgan with the basketball. Walking it up, it's Cragen. Goes left side, hands the ball off to Morrell. Morrell's going to bring it around the right wing. Kinley right now on the defense. Ball handler's J.C. House. House wants to go down low. Errant pass. Emery back with the ball moving the opposite direction in transition. Another 3-point shot. Right wing off once again is Caselyn Toomer.
This one long.
A little bit long. First one was a little bit short. Morgan comes down with the defensive board. Excellent trap defense for Emery. We saw the full court press against ALA. Morgan a little bit more athletic. They're able to break it, but another turnover. So 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Morgan Trojans. And boy, that's a potent Emery defense, Scott. And as Coach Tuttle alluded to during the pregame show, that press, it gets the offense rolling as well.
Yeah, it does. Really helps them. I'll tell you what, though, I'm impressed with this Morgan team, though. Athletic. I mean, this Morgan team takes either of those teams earlier.
Caselyn drives, kicks it. Herdsman, left corner 3, no good. Missed it front. Rebound down low. Caselyn goes back up. She misses yet again. Huggard tries for the offensive board. Lost the ball out of bounds, but it will stick with Emery. And so far, Morgan making it very difficult on Emery as far as the glass goes.
Very physical.
Yeah, very
physical. And they're
physical.
boxing out hard.
They are.
We've had a couple of rebounds, but
pay attention to Alex Trussell. She's definitely been big so far. For the Trojans down low. Herdsman, wide open 3. Straightaway style, good. Morgan Herdsman from deep. And the Lady Spartans score first. 3-0, 6:42 to play in the opening quarter.
Got some muscles on these Morgan girls.
I've said it all year long. The way to compete with Emery is to be physical,
yeah.
Right? And that's kind of what you have to do. And I think that Morgan's going to be game in that particular regard. Morrell with the ball is going to go top of the key. Holding now, it's Cragen. Wants to drive on Herdsman. Nothing there. Has to give it off left side. Kinley once again guarding the ball handler. That's House. Spin move, top of the key. She gives the pass off to Morrell. Shot on the paint, no good. Megan Jensen with a defensive board. Still 3-0, Emery with a lead. 6:12 to play in the opening quarter. Megan's going to bring it up across half court. Goes to the corner. Caseland with a little head fake. Wants to drive, nothing there. Goes back to Herdsman. Right corner three up, knocks it down. Morgan Herdsman, and that's a foul and one. She has a chance for a 4-point play. Herdsman has 6 points, 5:59 to play in the opening quarter. 6-0 Emery. You don't see the and one from deep in the high school game very often. You see it a lot more in the NBA than you have traditionally.
Yeah, now they're going to give it out of bounds.
So a chance, well, okay.
Make a 5-point play out of it.
Yeah, possibly a 6-point play. You don't see that every day. Herdsman's going to inbound the basketball on the sideline. Morgan, lob in to Megan Jensen. Ball was picked away. Jensen's able to recover. Jensen with the ball right now on the right wing. Is going to go left side. Spin move from 15. Kills her dribble.
Oh,
no
nice
look. Pass inside to Kinley.
Oh,
shot doesn't fall.
Huggard back. Oh, man, that was sweet.
Spun in and out. Instead, it's Morgan basketball moving the opposite direction. Morrell out of the corner. Now goes top of the key to Cragen. Goes back to Morrell, who's going to drive baseline. Lost the basketball. Yet another turnover for Morgan. Emery's defense has been on point. Not even out of the press, Scott. It's been the half-court set that's given the Trojans fits. Outlet pass down low to Jensen. Goes glass for two. It's 8-0 Emery. 5:23 to play in the opening quarter. And to be honest with you, I don't know that Morgan could really play any better on the defensive end of the floor,
they've
Scott.
done a great job. They've given up a couple of threes, but they've been long. I mean, that's what they're saying. Is like, wait a minute, we're playing good.
Timeout taken by Morgan on the court. 5:12 to play in the opening quarter. Morgan Herdsman has 6. Megan Jensen has 8. It's 8-0 Emery. 30-second timeout. We'll return right after this.
With everything your vehicle needs under one roof, Auto Farms Price Auto Group can get you from the service bay to the open road in no time flat. Whether it's an oil change, new tires, body work, or a state inspection, Auto Farm will service any make or model with their staff of certified technicians. From free estimates in the body shop to rental service for major services and free Wi-Fi while you wait for your vehicle in the express oil lane, look no further than Auto Farms Price Auto Group, located at 354 South Highway 55 in Price.
The Spartans play here on 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
5:12 to play in the opening quarter. Lady Spartans 8, Morgan Trojans nothing. I think Morgan has played some stellar basketball. Defensively, I don't think they've gotten a shot off on the offensive side of the ball, though, have they?
I don't think so.
I don't think they have.
Which makes it tough.
Absolutely. 3 minutes gone by. Shot on the way. Good. That is the second shot of the ball game, just so we're straight there. J.C. House knocking it down from about 15 feet off the right wing, going glass. Kinley Toomer's going to bring it up for Emery around left side, gives it off to Herdsman. Herdsman's guarded closely by House. Lob pass down low to Jensen. Jensen just out of the restricted area, finds a backdoor cut from
two beautiful cuts. That pass that Jensen had before to Caseland or Kinley, I can't remember which one, was top level.
It was. But that time the backdoor cut by Huggard on point, and it's 10-2. Emery by 8, 4 minutes and 25 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Going to drive left side, shot at the rim, no good. Miss and a loose ball. Morgan able to come up with the offensive board. Cragen goes left side to House.
Cragen is a handful.
She has been all over the floor so far. Now goes to Dorius, who's trying to back down on Jensen. Lost the basketball. Another turnover for Morgan. Pickpocket still by Megan Jensen. It's a 2-on-2. Jensen ahead of the pack. Finds Herdsman down low off the baseline. Shot no good. Missed off of the front iron. Rebound by Huggard. Her putback's off of the mark. And now a rebound for the Trojans. 3 minutes and 57 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Still 10-2. Emery with an 8-point lead. Step back three-point shot by Cragen. Short. Long rebound to Herdsman. Grabs it from 15. Gives it off to Toomer. Toomer walks it up. Guarded by House. Goes right side. Toomer now to the corner. Herdsman, lob pass down low to Huggard, kicks it right back out to Herdsman. Morgan, three-point shot, a tad bit short. Her first miss from beyond the arc. She started 2 of 3. Score remains the same, 10-2 Emery. 3 minutes and 32 seconds to play in the first quarter. Three-point shot in transition for the Trojans, no good. Loose ball is handled down low. A nice rebound by Telford, who kicks it back out. Long two-point shot, good by J.C. House. So again, on the glass, Morgan has been fairly impressive. A foul on the opposite end. Herdsman taking it hard to the rack. She'll go to the foul line to shoot 2. This foul goes against Quincy Dorius, her first personal foul.
Makes it difficult on the opposing team because they put so much pressure. You have to work so hard to get shots off, quality shots on your offensive end, and then they run out.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to really get back.
First shot for Herdsman, good. She's got 7
Pretty
out
shot.
of the 11 points.
Beautiful rotation.
Yes. played very well so far in tonight's game. And now the Trojans are going to go to the bench. Megan Matthews is checked into the game, along with Audrey Quigley. Telford as well. Shot up, good. Herdsman didn't even touch the rim on those two foul shots.
8 of the first 12.
12-4 Emery, 3:08 to play in the opening quarter. Emery's backed off the defensive pressure just a tad. Cragen with the ball left side, goes around a pick. Now a bounce pass down low to Morrell, and a foul called against Emery.
Little bit two-man game on the side, set a pick and roll, just old school.
I believe they're going to roll out a 2-shot foul, and so
Morgan
going to the line is Ashlyn Morrell.
Morgan didn't need to foul there because Huggard had come over on help defense.
First shot for Morrell at the charity stripe is no good. Missed it short out of the front iron. Again, 5 minutes gone by in the opening quarter. 12-4 Emery with the lead. Morgan Herdsman has 8 points of her own. 2 shots from deep go along with 2 free throws.
Kind of like what we talked about Brody Tuttle to boys. Morgan Herdsman's leading your team in scoring.
Same thing.
You're in good shape.
Yep, absolutely. Second shot for Morrell. She converts that one. 1 of 2 at the line. 12-5. Emery leads by 7. And now Morgan's going to try to kind of a 2-1, 2 3-quarter press.
This is a tough team to press.
They can make you pay in a hurry. Toomer with the basketball off the right side. Kinley goes in for 2. Just dice that defense right up, Scott. Easy 2-point basket, and then poke the ball away on the inbounds pass, and now she'll float back on defense. Ball's going to stick with Morgan. So Kinley able to poke it away out of bounds. Ball goes back to the Trojans. Walking it up, it's Cragen. You've been impressed with her, I guess, alertness so far in this game?
Aggressiveness.
Aggressive. Holds the ball right now on the left wing.
You talked about in basketball, anybody that wears number 3.
They're shooters.
Anybody that wears number 3 is shooter. Anybody that wears 13 brings an attitude, brother. That's, you got lucky 13. They're usually
that's the labrum number.
They're competitive. Yeah,
that's the labrum number. Turnover for Morgan. The ball will go back to Emery.
I honestly think it's one of those. If you watch it, I think people that wear that are kind of that personality. You know,
and three is shooters.
Right.
If you wear number 3, you're a shooter.
Yep.
Kinley with the basketball. She wears number 3. She brings it up left side. Gives it to Emery Bennett, who is checked into the game. Now down low to Megan. Megan off the low block, triple team. Finds Huggard, the cutter. Ball's poked out of bounds. But they call it an over-the-back foul. This one goes against Audrey Quigley. It'll be her first personal. Second team foul against the Trojans.
Going to get a lot of attention is Megan Jensen in the tournament.
Yes, she is.
And look what she's done so far. 3 excellent passes to her teammates.
So when Bennett came into the ball game, she replaced Caselyn Toomer. Kinley's going to drive baseline. Shot no good, a little wild. Tried to go glass. But Morgan turned the basketball over.
Nice job by Huggard, just keeping that pressure there. I talked to Coach Tuttle earlier just a few weeks ago. He said, what we need is Bailey Huggard to be the beast.
Yep.
You know,
she can
he called
be,
it the Dennis Rodman of girls basketball.
Well, Bailey's going to inbound the ball. Lob pass into Megan from 15. Megan puts it on the ground. Is going to go left side. Lost the basketball. Able to recover. Now she is hammered by 2 players. And look, that foul will go against Alex Strussel. But again, to beat Emery, you have to make sure you play Megan aggressive down low. I mean, you have to make sure that you make everything difficult on her, Scott. I think Morgan's done a good job of that. Now, because of that, you have 14 fouls already with $1:58 to play in the first quarter. Megan misses the first foul shot, but that's still the game you have to play.
I agree. Alex Strussel, 6-foot center freshman.
Seen a lot of good freshman play on the girls' side. Megan missed the second. Kinley gets the rebound. Her shot down low was no good. Rebound to Cragen. Cragen brings it up straight away. Herdsman meets her from 15. Shot on the way. Good.
Looked like a 2.
Long 2-point basket. 14-7. Emery has doubled up Morgan, but the Trojans have been game so far. 1:35 to play here in the opening quarter. Bennett with the ball off the right wing. Cross-court pass to Herdsman. 3-point shot up. Morgan missed it just a tad bit to the left. Rebound to Morrell. Morrell pushes it up. That's Megan Matthews. Tries to go coast-to-coast. Shot no good. Loose ball. Corralled down low by Herdsman. Herdsman gives it up to Kinley.
Got her.
Kinley finds the cutter. Bennett overshoots her just a tad, and the ball goes out of bounds. A turnover for Emery. A little helter-skelter so far, I think, for Emery, Scott, offensively.
It's a good team. You know, I'm impressed with this Morgan team.
Now Huggard and Herdsman will go to the bench. Checking in for Emery is Haley Allred, along with Kinley Toomer, or Caselyn Toomer, excuse me. So Caselyn, Kinley out of the court, along with Haley Allred, Emery Bennett And down low, Megan Jensen. That's the lineup for the Lady Spartans. Walking the ball up left side. It's Sydney Cragen. Cragen gives it up to Morrell, top of the key. Face guarded by Allred's going to go right side. Ball's out of bounds. Tried to find Megan Matthews, and the pass was just a tad bit too hot to handle. Out of bounds. 60 seconds to play in the opening quarter. 14-7. Emery with the lead. .52 seconds to play in the first. Kinley with the basketball, a couple of steps above the mid-stripe line, goes right side to Allred. High post, it's Megan. Instead, down low to Caselin, who kicks it to Megan. 15-footer off of the elbow. Bank shot. Don't know if she meant to go glass, but she did, and it drops for two. 16-7, Emery by 9.
There was some pressure coming in from behind her. I think she might have felt that, but hey.
Got it to drop, and she was following her own shot. She was going to get the rebound if it did not drop. Cragen with the ball for Morgan off the right side. Thought about a step-back three. Instead, passes picked off as she tried to work the wing. Emery Bennett with a steal, finds Allred in transition off of the left side. Allred shot up, no good. Missed it a tad bit wild. Rebound to Morrell. Morrell pushes it up to Sammy Bateman. And Bateman will go in for two. And down on the ground is Allred. Not good for Emery Scott. We've talked about Haley Allred and how she's battled back from a knee injury before.
Yeah, it's hard to tell still what it is.
Well, we have a timeout on the court, an injury timeout for Haley Allred of Emery. And she's being helped up right now by Coach Tuttle. Injury comes with 10.9 seconds to play in the opening quarter. 16-9 is the score. Emery with a 7-point advantage.
Hate to see that. Limping on that knee hard. Dude, so they did score, huh?
They did.
So 16-9.
16-9, 7-point game.
10 seconds left.
And Allred is going to get some help back to the locker room. Coach Tuttle will walk with her.
Yeah, there's a training table over there.
Coach John Famalo will man the bench for the moment. 6 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Corner three on the way by Bennett, no good. Caselin got the rebound, threw it up over the top of her head, and the ball nowhere near. She just wanted to get the shot off.
Hey, you gotta love sisters. See Kinley look at her like, what are you doing?
Just trying to get the shot off.
I mean, Case like, hey, I thought it was tighter than that. It's like, turn around, shoot the ball.
End of the first quarter, Emery with a 16-9 lead, but the Trojans are pressing. Second quarter action coming up when we return on KOAL 107.3 FM, 750 AM, and also ETV 10.
Serving the three-county area, Desert View Federal Credit Union is large enough to offer big credit union services while still putting a name with a face. With competitive loan rates, commercial and personal loans, online banking, 24-hour ATM, plus much more, Desert View and its members make decisions that directly benefit the local community. With a branch in Huntington and Farron, Desert View is your partner in your financial future.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Is it really 5 o'clock already? This time of year makes it impossible to get home and get dinner started. By the time I drop everyone off at soccer practice and baseball practice, it's time to turn around and pick everyone up again. Who has time to worry about dinner? But that doesn't mean the kids don't get hungry.
Mom, let's go to KFC.
That is a perfect idea. With KFC, I can still serve my kids a delicious hot meal with chicken, potatoes, and even a vegetable on those days when cooking dinner just isn't on the agenda. KFC for the win.
The Spartans play here on 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
16-9, Lady Spartans with an advantage as we go to the second quarter. Out of the short break, Morgan Herdsman and Kinley Toomer. Caselin Toomer out on the court along with Emery Bennett and Megan Jensen. Cragen with the ball, takes it inside. Shot is swatted at the rim. Megan Jensen with a big defensive play. Kinley gets it to Caselin, tried to find the cutter Megan. Ball was tipped. Emery's going to keep control. Kinley off of the right wing, goes to the corner. Long two-point shot for Herdsman off of the mark after knocking down her first two attempts from deep. She hasn't hit since, and an offensive foul, loose ball foul rather, against Emery Bennett. So back to Morgan we go. 7:36 to play in the first half. 14 fouls for the Trojans, only 2 for Emery. That's the first personal foul against Emery, one of the seniors on this year's squad. Very senior-heavy team, but we got to look at the underclassmen last week. I'm going to say that this program's in good shape moving forward, Scott.
Undefeated, all teams undefeated all year.
Never lost a game. That's unbelievable when you think about it. JZ House with the basketball. Lob pass in down low. Shot up no good. Missed opportunity for Trussell. Rebound to Jensen. Jensen pushes it up now to Kinley. Kinley off of the left sideline. She's trapped, lost the basketball, had it poked away. It's loose. Morgan comes up with it. And boy, I got to tell you, I like this Morgan coach.
I do too.
I like him.
He's intense, a lot of good energy. Talking about how you coach girls, well, he taps them on the top of the head.
There's the inbounds pass. Megan Jensen, top of the key, down low, shot no good. So another missed opportunity for Emery inside the paint, Scott.
But that one was, got overplayed.
Morgan on the opposite side with a miss. Kinley comes down with a defensive board. So back and forth misses so far. Still 16-9, Emery with a lead. Ambry cross court to Caseland, finds Herdsman on the baseline, down low now to Megan. Megan with a spin move, tried to go glass shot, no good. Caseland nearly had the offensive board, instead lost it out of bounds, so the ball goes back to the Morgan Trojans.
The size, the girth, really affecting Megan, and she's falling.
That's how you really have to play this.
I would.
You
I'd stay attached to it all the time.
Yeah. 6:25 to play in the first half. Cragen with the ball right now on the right side.
Nice job by Caseland.
Comes up with a
slipped and
push up to Herdsman. Feeds it in down low. Megan Jensen for two. And it's 18-9 Emery. That maybe breaks the ice here for the Lady Spartans in the second quarter. It took nearly 2 minutes to score the basketball.
Toomers especially, they're so good at slipping into where the ball's going to be, and they're just incredible.
Morgan with another turnover, and we'll get the official statistics at the midway point, but turnovers have definitely played a factor so far. Bennett with the ball in the right corner, lobs it into Megan Jensen. Jensen from 15 finds the cutter, Kinley. Ball's poked away out of bounds. Last touch by Emery. Kinley thought for sure it was going to be called Emery basketball, but instead it will go to Morgan. 18-9, Emery with a 9-point advantage, 5:42 to play in the second quarter. Some changes coming in for Emery as well. Tayden Nilsson is checked into the game, give Kinley a little bit of a breather. So Ambry Bennett, Morgan Herdsman, Megan Jensen, Tayden Nilsson, and Caseland Toomer.
Zone. Looks like there's blood, maybe.
Caseland Kinley rather will have to come out of the game. Morgan right now with Ashlyn Morrell out on the court along with J.C. House at the top of the key. Those two working a two-man game right now. 3-point shot way off of the mark by House.
27-footer.
Rebound and a missed shot inside by Morrell. Another putback shot off of the mark. Fighting down low, it's Trussell. Trussell had the ball poked away out of bounds. Last touch by Caseland Toomer, so it'll stick with Morgan.
They are rebounding well with Emery.
Hanging with them. Alex Trussell, the big for Morgan. Been doing some work so far in this game. And then Quincy Dorius, also some length down low. Long 2-point shot. Good glass bank by Audrey Quigley from about 17 feet, Scott. Bennett tries a 3-point shot, an air ball for Emery the opposite direction, and an over-the-back foul whistled against J.C. House, so the ball will stick with Emery. 18-11, 4:59 to play here in the second quarter.
Forcing, there's been a lot of shots from Bennett and from Herdsman. They're kind of forcing those guys to take those shots.
Bennett will check out of the game. Bailey Huggard back in, so some size down low for Emery. Caseland lobs it into Herdsman, back to Caseland off the left wing. Little head fake, wanted to drive baseline. Great defense by Quigley. Emery's got a reset. 3-point shot. Nielsen, no good. Huggard with the offensive board. Emery not working around the wing. Herdsman passed up the wide open look straight away, steps in, shot no good from about 10, but Morgan lost the basketball out of bounds.
You can't say too much about Huggard's willingness to just battle on the boards because even if she's not come up with it, they've fought themselves and knocked a couple out because she's been so aggressive on the boards.
Toomer inbounds it to Huggard, shot at the rim is good. So Bailey comes in off of the bench, and immediately her impact is felt offensively. Emery's only scored 4 points in this second quarter. They've outscored Morgan 4-2, 20-11, a 9-point advantage. Morgan with the basketball, and Huggard with a block. Trying to put up a baseline jumper was Morrell. Huggard sends it the opposite direction. Nielsen wants to run and now brings it back out. Excellent transition defense by the Trojans. 4:14 to play in the first half. Down low, Megan, a no-look pass to Nielsen. Swings it. Herdsman, 16-footer on the way, off the mark. Long rebound is controlled by the Trojans. Herdsman nearly comes up with a pickpocket steal, but Morrell's able to regroup. Morrell will walk it up, left side. Brings it right side now to Jensen, Mikkel Jensen, who is checked into the game. Jensen being guarded by Nilsson. Past the midway point in the second quarter.
A trapper. She doesn't look very comfortable with the ball.
No. No. Dorius wanted to get rid of it, and she did. Back to Jensen. Jensen's guarded by Nilsson. Bounce pass, 15-footer on the way, no good. A miss by Quigley, but the offensive rebound by Dorius, and she puts it in for two. 20-13, Emery up 7 with 3:26 to play in the first half. Herdsman in the corner, now to Huggard, top of the key. Huggard gives it to Nilsson. Nilsson guarded by Dorius. Entry pass a little high for Jensen. Jensen tried to pass out of it as she was triple teamed once again. Reach-in foul called. 16 fouls now against the Trojans. No more to give for the final 3:17 of the second quarter.
I don't think you want to go away from Jensen. I mean, put the ball in there and make them, defend her.
Right.
Because good things happen when she's being triple teamed. Good things happen.
Yeah. That wouldn't be the case if you were 1 or 2 deep, right? But when you're 6, 7 deep, good things can happen. So Toomer to inbound on the baseline, gets it into Huggard. Huggard just off of the right corner, wide open three-point shot, no good, missed it a little long. Morgan dared her to shoot that. Bailey can knock it down from deep. Jump ball, a little tussle for it between Cragen and Huggard, and the ball will stick with Emery. 3:08 to play in the first half. Still 20-13, Emery by 7.
I'd like to see a little more penetration from the Toomers. Spread things out, give them some space, draw some fouls.
Kinley to Caseland, three-point shot, left corner, good.
Or threes.
Yeah, Caseland, Toomer, why 2 when you can take 3? 23-13, Emery by 10, lead back up to double digits. I believe it's only the second time in this game that they've led by double digits. Now Morrell wanted to penetrate. Nice still-off defense that time by Toomer. Brings it back out, three-point shot of the way, partially deflected by Caseland. Megan's able to corral it, gives it off to Kinley, who runs it up left side. Following yards, Lauren Telford now to the corner. Caseland, another 3, no good. Rebound by Megan Jensen, easy 2-point putback. Then it's 25-13 Emery. Quick 5-0 run gives them a 12-point advantage with 2:28 to play in the first half. A full timeout taken by Morgan. We'll take it as well. Lady Spartans lead 25-13 when we return.
Your young athlete is one of a kind, and you should know you're their biggest fan. So when they have a sports injury, don't stay on the sidelines. Take an active role in getting them back in the game. Choose High Desert Orthopedics and Sports Medicine to get your athlete back in the game. Dr. Kelly Jensen is a board-certified orthopedic surgeon who excels in his field so you can excel on yours.
Hi, I'm orthopedic surgeon Dr. Kelly Jensen. From diagnosis to rehabilitation, let our team at High Desert Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide you with the care you need to get back in the game.
High Desert Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is located at 280 North Hospital Drive, Suite 3.
Are you tired of having to spend more time in the dental office than necessary? Why not minimize that by having your crown completed in a single visit? At Dr. Brett Lowe's office in Price, the highly trained team can fabricate porcelain crowns and other restorations in as little as 60 to 90 minutes with no impressions or temporary crowns. Most dental insurance plans are accepted. Call 637-2929 today to schedule your appointment.
Basketball out of the timeout, and Scott, you and I were talking during that break. First-year head coach Sterling Mack for the Morgan Trojans. He's energetic. He's got a good vibe around him. The girls play hard for him. There's no question.
Positive, seems positive.
Yes.
Just he implores them to play hard.
Yep.
He can count it as a workout for himself, I believe, after the game.
I like to see it. I like to see the enthusiasm.
Emotion plays such a big role in high school sports.
Morrell with the ball, pump fake, drives baseline, finds a man inside the paint, shot no good, missed opportunity for Quigley. Emery back with a rebound. We near the 2-minute mark. Lady Spartans by 12, their largest lead of the game. Caseland off of the left side is going to dribble back out, trapped, finds Jensen, high post, takes it in down low, splits the defense, goes glass for 2. And it's 27-13, stoppage. Bailey Huggard being
15,
warned.
okay. Well,
oh, wait, they're calling on Morgan.
Yeah, I mean, how can that be a delay of game?
And delay a game against Morgan.
Can you? Isn't that called taking the ball out of bounds?
Well, in Coach Mack's a little bit confused by it as well. I thought it was going to be against Bailey Huggard.
So did I. She kind of looked like, oh, I didn't touch it, you know.
Let the ball go out of bounds. Well, it's Morgan basketball nonetheless. They did get a delay of game warning, though.
Yeah.
With 1:48 to play here in the first half. Trojan basketball. Cragen, top of the key, is going to go right side to Morrell. Morrell with a bounce pass out of the baseline. House passes it back down to Trussell, who draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot, too.
They really like to go kind of that short corner baseline and then kick it back. Yeah, and then have a cutter, you know, one way or the other. They have a lot of penetration. Then get some penetration and somebody to cut right to the top of the basket.
1:38 to play in the first half, 27-13. Emery with a 14-point advantage. First shot for Trussell is no good. Missing it out. One of the things you cannot do against Emery, can't miss foul shots, because I always look at it in terms of statistical possessions, Scott. Anytime you miss a foul shot against a team this good defensively, it's a wasted possession, right? Because it's a free throw. Now, fortunately for Morgan, Trussell's able to convert the second, so it's 27-14. She did get one. Emery trying to push the tempo. Herdsman from the right corner, shot no good off of the back iron. Long rebound ran down by Telford. Hard-nosed board. Now she's trying to push it. Finds Trussell. Spin move and stolen from behind by Herdsman. Herdsman read that perfectly. Brings it up right side. Lob pass down low to Jensen. It's a mismatch. She takes advantage of it and goes in for an easy 2-point basket.
That was a smooth steal. She went to spin. It's gone.
29-14. Emery by 15. With 1:05 to play in the first half. Starting to pull away, and right as I say that, the Trojans on point. J.C. House from deep off of the left wing makes it 29-17.
She shoots that with confidence. She's somebody who's more than willing to shoot that.
Huggard passes out of the double team to Herdsman. Shot a little long. Loose ball corralled by Caitlin Toomer. Another chance here for Emery. Gives it up to Kinley. Kinley with the ball top of the key. Fakes right, wants to go left. Nothing there. Now takes a dribble. Down low. Jensen. Hook shot of the paint. Late whistle called against Trussell. The right call. And that'll send Megan to the line to shoot, too. Now, if you're Morgan, you're not going to like it because it was a late whistle, but Scott, it was the right call, no doubt.
Yeah, she put, you know, got a hand up, just came down on the arm.
First shot, they put
made it.
Megan at the line. She knocks it down. It did. Morgan's going to go back to the bench. Chaudhry Quigley comes into the game along with Megan Matthews.
Haley Joe
is back in the game.
Back on the
that
floor.
Is a great sign. So the lineup right now for Emery for the final 37 seconds of the first half. Allred Kinley, Caitlin Toomer, Bailey Huggard, Megan Jensen. Now Ambry Bennett will check in for the final 37 seconds. She comes into the game for Megan Jensen. No reason to pick up a cheap foul right with 37 seconds to play in the first half.
Yep.
31-17, Emery by 14. Walking the ball up, it's Cragen. She directs traffic. She'll cross half court with 33 on the game clock. Emery right now in a 2-3 zone. All red at the top of the key along with Bennett left side. House wanted to go inside, and Kinley poked it away and comes up with a steal. It's a 2-on-2. Kinley takes it herself inside, foul and one. Big time basket by Kinley Toomer, and Scott, Emery is just methodically pulled away in this game.
Yeah, I mean, just when you think you're getting a little momentum, they come back, hit a shot, get a steal.
Tate Nielsen will come back in for Emery as well for the final 22 seconds of the first half.
I don't know how that went. Maybe I'll go see how that looks.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Haley Allred's going to go back to the locker room. Second shot and one, I should say, for Kinley is good. It's 34-17. Final 20 seconds of the first half. Cragen brings it up, goes to House, left side, long three, no good. Missed it off of the back iron. Rebound down low, shot up. Another miss down low by Morrell. Rebound to Caitlin. Caitlin gives it up to Kinley. 7 seconds, 6 seconds to Huggard. Huggard out of the high post, puts up a tough shot, gets the friendly bounce, and that takes us to the end of the first half. Emery 36, Morgan 17. The Trojans played tough for about 12 minutes of that 16-minute first half. Still playing hard, but Emery starting to pull away. A 19-point advantage as we go to the break. We'll send it back to the studio for just a moment. Coming up, the Dr. Blake Hillstead at Hillstead Orthodontics halftime report. Scott will head back to the locker room, and we'll go over the statistics when we return right here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM along with ETV 10.
Are you?
Around here, we like a slower pace, but we don't suffer with slow internet. Emery Telecom provides fiber-fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi, backed by local customer service. From email checkers to video streamers to hardcore gamers, we've got speed and data options to please all kinds of folks. If you need an upgrade or just have a question, get in touch. We can't wait to help. Emery Telecom, the right internet connection right where we live.
With 2 locations to serve you, J&D Automotive in Castledale and Green River deliver authentic Napa auto parts with a local smile. Whether it's tires, fluids, tune-ups, or a complete engine diagnostic, J&D Automotive offers complete repair of domestic and foreign cars and light trucks. And with ASC certified and trained technicians, you can drive easy knowing your car will get you and your family down the road safely.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
Have a home improvement project? Don't go over the hill. Stop by Magnuson Lumber in Castledale for the tools and expertise you need. Whether it's a new coat of paint in the living room or building your dream home, Magnuson has the supplies you need to get the job done. Our friendly, well-trained staff will help you with any project, and we'll deliver to both Emery and Carbon counties. Visit Magnuson Lumber at 495 East Main in Castledale.
The men and women of Nielsen Construction pride themselves in taking care of their customers wherever and whenever they are needed. They provide service in the fields of heavy excavation, road construction, concrete operations, crane operations, welding, and much more. Their trucking division provides coal service hauling for area coal mines, and their fleet of heavy hauling transports provides overside load transportation for a long list of customers who need material delivered safely and on time. Nielsen Construction is locally owned and a proud supporter of the athletic departments in Carbon, Emery, and Grand County. No matter the size of the project, Nielsen Construction has the experience, equipment, and manpower to get the job done.
Right, she has 6 rebounds to go along with the 14 points, 2 assists, 1 block, 1 steal. So a solid first 16 minutes of the game for Megan Jensen, the senior big. Helping out the cause offensively for Emery, Morgan Herdsman knocked down her first 2 shots of the ball game, struggled from that point on, but they were 2 crucial shots. Scored the first 8 points of the contest. She's 2 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from deep, 8 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, and a steal. 6 points in the first half from Bailey Huggard. Bailey a little bit more aggressive offensively, a little bit more assertive than what we have seen over the past couple of outings. 3 of 5. Did shoot 1 3-point shot, missed it wide open from the right wing. Morgan seemed content to give her that look. And again, Bailey can knock down that shot. Unfortunately, that one came up short. Huggard with 6 points. 5 points from Kinley Toomer and 3 from Caselyn Toomer. Combined, the two have 5 steals and 4 assists. Emery as a team did not shoot great in that first half, 14 of 37. But that 37 is a key stat here. Emery gets 37 shot attempts in the first half compared to just 21 for Morgan. That's a true testament to the dominance on the offensive glass. Emery has doubled up Morgan, 9 rebounds to 4 in that category. They lead the rebounding battle in all 19-14. We take a look at the leading statistics for the Trojans. J.C. House is 3 of 4 from the field. She knocked down the lone make for the Lady Trojans from beyond the arc. She has 7 points in the contest. 3 points for Alex Strussel. 2 for both Sydney Cragen, Quincy Dorius, and also Audrey Quigley. 1 point from Ashlyn Morrell in that first half. And again, the Lady Spartans with a 36-17 lead. Again, we take a look at the team statistics. Emery shoots 71% from the foul line, 5 of 7. Morgan on the flip side, 2 of 4, just 50%. 3-point percentage, Emery 3 of 13. We've gotten a lot of good looks. They just did not drop. Morgan on the flip side, just 1 of 5 from beyond the arc. Turnovers in this first half definitely played a factor for the Lady Trojans as well. They had 11 turnovers. So you look at the offensive rebounds, you look at the amount of turnovers, and that's where the big wide discrepancy in shots attempted comes from. It took Morgan a couple of minutes to get their first shot off. Score may have been a little bit different, or score may have been the same, I should say. Game played out a little bit different. It was 8-0 Emery against ALA. ALA had never even reached the mid-stripe line. 8-0 in tonight's game. Morgan hadn't gotten a shot off up to that point in time. And so Emery definitely had their way in the first half. We're going to send it back to the studio. It's a Dr. Blake Hillstead at Hillstead Orthodontics halftime report. When we come back, we'll get Scott's thoughts on what Emery has to do to close this out in the second half and pick up a victory. It's Emery Spartan basketball on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Are you ready?
With 5 locations in Carbon, Emery, and Uinta counties, Pro Rehab Physical Therapy is committed to providing its customers with the highest quality care available. Come to Pro Rehab for treatment of painful conditions, recovery of function, and injury prevention. Contact Pro Rehab at 613-1500 or swing by its location at 590 East, 100 North in Price. Go to ProRehabPT.com for a list of office locations. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy. Come as patients, leave as friends.
Shopping for the perfect car, truck, SUV, or van has never been easier at Auto Farm's Price Auto Group. With over 1,000 vehicles to choose from and the ability to shop 24/7 on the web, Auto Farm has the selection and flexibility to get you from your computer to the open road. Simply go to AutoFarmGroup.com and search the vast inventory of new and used vehicles by year, make, model, or even condition. Auto Farm Price Auto Group, located at 354 South Highway 55 in Price.
Desert View Federal Credit Union, Groggs.
With hundreds of vehicles to choose from, Auto Farm's Price Auto Group is Castle Country's premier location for new and used Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. With skilled auto enthusiasts helping you every step of the way, Auto Farm can get you into the car or truck of your dreams with financing on site. Whether it's a lifted-up Ford, Dodge, or Jeep, or a more fuel-efficient everyday driver, Auto Farm's Price Auto Group has or can find exactly what you need. Come see our selection at 354 South Highway 55 in Price.
From Delicate Arch to Flaming Gorge, the capital city and round St. George.
At Big O Tires, we shop our competition daily, so we can guarantee you the lowest price on every tire every day.
That's right. We guarantee the lowest price on every tire every day.
Great stores statewide, wherever you go, we got you covered at Big O.
With made-to-go deli items, including its world-famous pizza, locally owned and operated BK Stop and Shop in Huntington serves the community with a smile. BK's has long been a gathering place for locals and travelers alike, offering the most basic of snacks to a delicious plate of shrimp. Fill up your vehicle with at least 10 gallons of Sinclair fuel and get a stamp on BK's frequent fueler card toward a free pizza. BK's also offers a catering service for your company party or town festival. BK's is located at 506 Main Street in
Half-pound
Huntington.
burger and fresh-cut fries and you'll be full all day. Or how about their delicious sandwiches like turkey bacon avocado or savory French dip? We love Big Mo's and we love our lunch dates. Find them on 700 East Price.
Emery High School basketball on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
We're set for second half action. Emery up 36-17 over the Morgan Lady Trojans. It's Morgan basketball. Morgan comes out with their starting five: J.C. House, Alex Trussell, Quincy Dorius, Ashla Morrell, and Sydney Cragen. Emery likewise with their starting five. Morgan scores first in the second half as House knocks down a 15-footer.
She's smooth. Good little player.
Stoppage on the far end as a water bottle comes rolling out onto the court. Scores 36-19. We'll stick with Emery.
It's funny, I mean, it happened, but Emery students are all turned the other way until they score a bucket. So nobody did it intentionally. They don't even know it's why they stopped it.
7.5 to play in the third. 30 seconds gone by. 36-19, Emery with lead. Caseland down low. Shot at the rim is good. Gets the bucket right back. 38-19. That's starting five for Emery. Caseland and Kinley Toomer out of the backcourt. Bailey Huggard, Morgan Herdsman, Megan Jensen. It's a tough group.
Playing zone to start out here, a little 2-3. They got a trap going on in the corner.
Morrell is trapped, looking for somewhere to go with the basketball. Lost it out of bounds, and it goes back to Emery. Well, it is the danger time for Morgan. I mean, you got 4 minutes before this game either A, gets out of control, or B, you get right back in it, right? I mean, this is a crucial 4-minute stretch. And so far, Emery has handled that 4-minute stretch. 1 minute gone by here in the third. Huggard's going to go to Herdsman on the right side. Now back to Bailey, just 16, 17 feet away. Lob pass down low to Kinley. Kinley tries to take her man to the house, draws the foul. That'll go against Cragen. 2 shots coming for Kinley Toomer. 6:53 again to play here in the third quarter. Interesting stat for Emery. Caseland Toomer's closing in on 1,000 points scored for her career. Isn't that something?
It is. Megan Jensen did earlier this year.
Megan Jensen already did, yes. Kinley is at the line. First shot is no good. Missed it just short of the front iron.
That's what she gets from asking her sister why she's shooting the shot over her head. It's karma, isn't it?
Well, the chemistry. We saw the chemistry from the Butler boys on the boys' side for a long time, right? Colton and Kobe. As Kinley converts the second shot, 39-19.
These two are even maybe, I mean, Colton and Kobe were different
personalities, right? Yeah.
And but these two are about the same.
3-point shot, no good off of the wing. Bailey. Huggard fights for the defensive board, then lost the ball out of bounds, and it will stick with Morgan. Bailey could not corral it, but active hands from Morgan down low.
You have to get those elbows up. This is a reminder. They're a lot less willing to let you do that.
Turnover for the Trojans. So the ball will move it the opposite direction. And Herdsman nearly lost the ball into the backcourt, able to recover. 6:17 to play in the third, 39-19. Herdsman drives, finds Jensen into the paint. Oh, shot no good. Got a clean look at the basket, tried to go glass.
She had to kind of tip it to herself, but did so effectively. Looked like she was going to get it, just had to change the angles a little bit.
Morgan has the ball poked out of bounds by Herdsman.
You know, there's a tendency from Herdsman just to, to stop shooting. You know, you catch the ball in rhythm, shoot good shots. For one, you're a good rebounding team.
Shot up for Cragen, no good. Pulled down low by Toomer. Kinley finds Herdsman cutting down the basket. Beautiful outlet pass. Scott coming in off of the right wing inside for 2, and it's 41-19. Emery well in control with 5:45 to play in the third.
She runs the lane so hard. And Kinley just has a very nice touch. Just drops the ball right where it needs to be.
Largest lead of the game for the Lady Spartans. House with the ball off of the left corner. Tried to go inside down low to Quigley.
A lot of juniors on this team.
This Morgan
There's
team,
some good underclassmen.
And they play hard.
Oh yeah.
Coach Mack has done a great job.
The hardest team I've seen play this year as far as just effort and physicality.
Herdsman, 3-point shot, no good. Huggard with the offensive board, putbacks an air ball. Megan Jensen's there for the rebound, and she puts it in for 2 more.
Is that a shot or a pass? You give her an assist or not?
It'll go down in the stat. It should go down in the stat sheet as an assist, but it is a shot attempt, right?
That looks like one to me.
43-19, Emery by 24. Down low, Quigley lost the basketball. Turnover. Huggard able to pick it back up.
I'm giving Jensen a block.
You can give her a block, not a turnover? Okay. Yes. So Kinley pulls off an amazing move, brings the defender to her knees, and a drive inside by Caselin. Shot no good, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Stops the clock with 4:46 to play in the third.
Yeah, it's not celebrated quite as much in the girls' high school basketball ranks as it is when you knock somebody down with the crossover.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many aspects I enjoy more about girls' basketball. First shot for Caselin, no good off of the back iron. You can pull the most beautiful move in the world and bring your defender to its feet. If you don't score, it does not matter, right? Now, with a high school game, a dunk is worth so much more than 2 points because of what it does to the crowd. So maybe I guess the two could correlate. Second shot by Caselin, no good. Missed them both. Morgan back with the ball, 43-19. Emery with the lead. Beautiful split of the defense, and Cragen goes in for 2. That is a pretty move. And it's 43-21. Kinley runs it up, stops and pops from 14. Shot no good. Loose ball down low. It's handled once again by Morgan. Lady Trojans fighting hard. Morrell with the rebound, back to Cragen, goes in on Caselin, and Caselin swats that one at the rim.
I knew it wasn't going to be the same as last time. I didn't know if she was going to score or not, but I knew they weren't going to let her do what she did last time.
Well, Morgan got the ball back, and Alex Trussell knocks it down, mid-range jumper.
Little mini run right here for the Trojans.
43-23. They got the lead down to 20. Megan Matthews comes in
for
the Trojans.
I just love Caselin. I mean, I love them all, but she is a tenacious competitor. And she's like, I'm going to block this. You're not just going to score this.
She sized her up.
Yeah.
Kinley brings it up, goes to Huggard. Huggard wanted to go back to Kinley, throws the ball away. Cragen picks it up, and she'll have another bucket at the rim. 43-25. Emery a tad bit sloppy in this game, Scott. We'll see if they can clean that up.
A little, the pressure.
Caselin wanted to go to Huggard, who was cutting off the baseline, lost the basketball out of bounds. Back to Morgan. Multiple possessions of turnovers for the Lady Spartans. Still well in control, 43-25, 3:49 to play in the third. And this second quarter, it's been very fast. There's only been 2 fouls called in this third quarter, Scott, the second half. 3-point shot, no good. House got a good look, could not convert. Caselin goes up for the defensive board. She hits that 3 right there, and you're going to see a big momentum swing. Instead, Caselin gives it up to Megan Jensen down court, draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Stops the clock with 3:31 to play in the contest.
This team really runs. Line, I think they get surprised.
And it messes with you when there's 2 lines out on the floor.
Yeah.
It does mess with you. Kerry Cook is checked into the game for Megan Jensen for Emery. Under 3 to play now in the third. 46-25. Emery's led by as many as 22 in this game. Now holding it to Caselin.
Nelson in as well.
Down low to Cook. Cook wanted to go inside the paint to Huggard. He kicked it to Caselin. Corner 3, good. Caselin Toomer from deep. And it's 49-25. Emery by 24 points. Piling it on here in the third quarter.
It's a good choice by USU Eastern to pick up those 2.
I agree.
They're collegiate players.
There's no question. There's no question. Cragen.
Good defense, right.
Fakes right, goes left.
That's really good job by Bennett. She cut away the initial the initial drive. She spun back in. That Cragen, she's not going to, just because there's somebody standing there, that's not enough to deter her. She's going to go to work. I like her.
Foul shot for Cragen. First one is up and it's in. 49-26. Yeah, I think this Morgan team is going to be very good moving forward as well. Of course, this game's a long ways from over. Checking in is Lauren Telford. So Telford is in the contest with Trussell down low. Gives Morgan a little bit of size. Cragen at the foul line. And in the backcourt right now, Megan Matthews and Janelle Blazard. That's the lineup for the Lady Trojans. Second shot, good. And now coming in for Morgan is Mikkel Jensen. She comes in for Cragen. Morgan's going to go to a full court press.
One of the couple of seniors. This is good. This is good for the youngsters. Tayden to see how she's doing with.
Tayden breaks the press, gives it up to Bennett. Bennett wants to lob it in down low. Cook kicks it out to Nielsen. Nielsen lost the basketball. Cook's able to recover, draws a foul down low, and she'll go to the line to shoot two with 1:58 to play in the third quarter.
Tayden got away with the little walk that time. One thing I like about Tayden Nelson, everything's downhill to her. If you watch her, she's moving forward. It's, they say people run downhill. I think that's one thing you see out of her.
Minute 58 to play in the third. 49-27, Emery by 22. Coming out of the game is Alex Trussell for Morgan.
She's done a good job.
She's done a great job.
Put the body on.
Second shot, no good. So another missed opportunity for Emery at the foul line. Matthews able to corral the defensive board, gives it up right side to Telford. Telford to Blazard. The freshman swings it. Quick three-point shot on the way. No good. Nearly a bank shot by Mikkel Jensen. Emery
nice
comes
job
up
by
with a loose
Cook
ball.
as she tips it to Nelson.
Tayden Nielsen with the ball now for Emery.
Nice crossover.
From right to left, Huggard finds Bennett, drives in off the wing, easy two-point basket. 51-27 with 90 seconds to play in the third.
Nobody's guarding Caseland the whole time. She's told nobody's even guarding me. We can hear with our headsets on her clapping saying, give me the ball. On the far end.
Yeah. That's the problem when you play this Emery team. You gotta try to shut someone down, but the problem is you shut one down, you got four others that can just destroy you. Missed shot for Morgan.
Nice
Emery's going to move
job.
it in transition. Tayden Nielsen with a bounce pass to Carrie Cook for two.
I thought Caseland throwing it too far. She reversed position. She was looking over her left shoulder, reversed over the right, caught it, fake, gave it to Cook.
50 seconds to play in the third. Shot from the corner, no good. A miss by Telford. Caseland with the defensive board. She's going to run it up. Finds Bennett into the right corner. Bennett's guarded closely by Blazard. Top of the key to Huggard. 37 on the game clock. Down low to Cook. Cook goes
nice
glass.
left hand.
Beautiful spin. Finishing with the left hand, and it's 55-27 Emery.
Kind of nice for Huggard to stay out on the perimeter. Let some more room to roam.
Emery, they did it so, pulled away in this game, Scott. I guess the methodic is the word that I've used.
Got numbers.
Miss from Morgan, lob pass as Bennett tried to get it up to Nielsen. But I mean, they do it, I don't want to say it's a quiet way, but before you know it, you look up and it's a 30-point game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not bang, 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 bang with exciting plays. It's defense creating offense,
Right.
coming off the boards, beautiful
An
outlet
extra
passes.
rebound.
And yeah. 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jensen walks it up. 3 seconds. Wanted to go to the left side. The ball was poked out of bounds by Bennett. So with 2.1, Morgan will inbound from the side. Megan Matthews will handle that. Matthews gets it in. Jensen, lob shot at the buzzer. No good. Huggard with another rebound. And that takes us to the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter action coming up. Emery well in control of this one. 55-27 over the Morgan Lady Trojans. We're about to go 2-0 here on KOAL today. Formality of the fourth quarter coming up when we return on KOAL 107.3 FM, 750 AM, and also ETV 10.
Looking for a reliable car for college but have little to no established credit? Desert View Federal Credit Union offers vehicle loans as well as credit building signature loans to kickstart your credit score. So get to Desert View Federal Credit Union and get a jump start on your car ownership dreams. With a branch in Huntington and Farron, Desert View is your partner in your financial future.
Your young athlete is one of a kind, and you should know you're their biggest fan. So when they have a sports injury, don't stay on the sidelines.
And 7:50 a.m. KOAL.
Right out of the gate, the fourth quarter, Emery adds 2 more points. Bailey Huggard off the assist from the top of the key from Taden Nielsen, and it's 57-27.
Bailey's contribution sometimes not always, I'm not saying appreciated, noticed.
Doesn't show up in the stat.
You know, I mean, there's so many big names and, you know, flashy players that she's.
Emery once again taking it all the way down the opposite side for 2 more points. Am I off on the score? It should be 59-27, correct? They have it 57-27. So we'll roll with that with 7:19 to play in the game. Off the baseline, House's shot, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will stick with Morgan.
Is that the right score? Is that the score you have?
Yeah, I had 59-27 as well. Looks like they missed 2 points at the scores table.
The score's not right. Check the score.
7:14 to play in the game. Emery up 59-27. Lady Trojans to inbound. Dorius with the shot inside the paint, gets it to drop. Now they got the scoreboard fixed. 59-29, Dorius with the basket. 30-point game. Scott, you got to do some work there.
Yeah, well, you noticed it. I was just the mouth.
Emery with a turnover on the opposite side. Taden Nielsen trying to get it to the corner to Bennett. Ball goes out of bounds, so back over to Morgan. Under 7 to play in the game. Emery will advance if they can close this one out, barring a miraculous comeback from the Lady Trojans, who are a game opponent. 3-point shot from the corner is off the mark. Rebound down low by Morrell. She draws the foul, will go to the line to shoot, too. Scott, you know, we talk about how Emery hasn't been pushed, right? You look at the scoreboard, you say, well, they haven't been pushed in this game. No, they were pushed in this game.
Yeah.
They were tested in this game. Morgan played some physical basketball, and that's good.
No, they're aggressive, physical players. I mean, these were boys' team. I'd say this would be a very good. I mean, not big, but they're just that type of players to be really good at football. You know? I mean, they're just tenacious and play hard and athletic.
First shot of the 2-shot foul is good.
Is that just the smaller ball can rattle around like that, or does the girls just shoot softer?
Both. A little bit of both. The girls statistically are better foul shooters than guys. Always have been. Second shot coming for Morrell.
Short.
Missed that one short. And Carrie Cook with a rebound. Taden Nielsen brings it around the left side, floats one up, draws the foul shot, no good, but she'll go to the line with 6:35 to play in the contest. Emery up 59-30. 2-shot foul for Taden Nielsen.
They were just trying to reverse her. They had put 2 people on. They forced her to her left, and then the defender followed behind. They were waiting for her to reverse her dribble, never did.
First shot is good. Checking back in for the Lady Trojans, Audrey Quigley. Out of the game is Dorius. Second shot, Nielsen converts. 61-30. Emery well in control of this contest. Mages coast into the second round with a 31-point advantage. Ball off the right side, a drive in by Morrell. Shots off of the mark. Herdsman's able to fight for the defensive board.
She changes ends in a hurry, doesn't she?
Oh, she is fast. Coast to coast, finishes at the rim. Wow. Morgan Herdsman up the right sideline, down off of the low block, goes glass for 2.
Had 3 people in front of her.
63-30. 3-point shot the opposite direction. Good. That's Ashlyn Morrell knocking it down off of the left wing. 63-33, under 6 minutes to play in this game. Huggard thought about the 3-point shot, instead goes down low. Kick out back, 15-footer from the left wing is good. 65-33. Lady Trojans back with a basketball, trying to press it, thread the needle. Kickball called against Bennett, so it'll stick with Morgan. And now Coach Tuttle will go even deeper into his bench. Bethany Justice will check into the game along with Micaiah Bertuzzi. Huggard checks out. Or Micaiah, excuse me. Micaiah comes in. Herdsman goes to the bench along with Huggard. Bertuzzi's fearless, isn't she?
She's a feisty little thing. Soccer, girls soccer's really helped these guys too. Several of these girls, basketball players or soccer players, and I think it's helped them with their footwork. And
three-point shot from the corner, good. Ashlyn Morrell makes it 65-36. 5:15 to play in the game. Bertuzzi with the ball out of the right corner. Little head fake, wants to drive inside the paint, puts up a tough shot, congested over the top of three defenders. Shot no good, foul called against Bertuzzi. And so Morgan will regain possession. 5:07 to play in the game. 5 team fouls against Morgan, only 4 against Emery.
Get over there, you go.
Right side with the ball, it's Morrell. Morrell on the baseline, and a foul called against Nielsen, I believe. So they'll whistle this one on. That's exactly who it's against. 5 team fouls now for Emery. Under 5 to play in the contest. More bench coming in. Bailey Jacobson checks into the contest, and Ambry Bennett will go to the bench.
Got a bunch of freshmen on the, well, a freshman, a sophomore.
Here comes a 15-footer.
Wow.
Cragen knocks it down. A couple of good-looking players on this Morgan team. Cragen and also Morrell have been very good here in the fourth quarter. 65-38, Emery with the lead. Nielsen wanted to go coast to coast, and they called an offensive foul against Emery. Is that what they called? An illegal pick?
And it was.
Could have been a travel as well.
I like what teammates doing though. Like what a teammate's doing. It's like, hey, come on, girl.
Yeah.
I'll box out here and you score it.
4:42 to play. 65-38. Emery with the lead. Hefty 27-point advantage.
And we're into your third rotation. I mean,
right.
You're not just on your subs first rotation of your players, but into the third.
Cragen goes to the corner to Morrell. Back top of the key, drive inside, shot no good, foul whistled against Emery, out of fouls to give. Doesn't matter, it'll be a 2-shot foul. Stops the clock with 4:33 to play in the fourth. Coming up after this, the Richfield Wildcats and the Carbon Lady Dinos will go toe-to-toe.
A couple of really good-looking juniors. Cragen, one of them. Morales, House. Quigley, Trussell, freshman.
Yeah, it's going to be a good team. This division is going to be very tough, the 3A classification, I should say, in general. We've got a good look at a lot of underclassmen over the last couple of weeks from around the state. 65-40 off of back-to-back makes. Bertuzzi tries a three from the left corner. It's short. Rebound up high by Trussell. Trussell pushes the ball up to Morrell, and she's called for a carry. I've been waiting for a carry call today, Scott. We've seen quite a few throughout the day.
On both sides. So it's not just one team.
No, I'm talking about the entire tournament today. You and I have watched every single game, and we have seen quite a bit of carries just waiting for that call.
Yep.
Still haven't seen a 3 seconds called yet.
No.
This season. Nielsen off of the left wing, nearing the midway point of the fourth quarter, drives inside, shot no good, late whistle. Foul shots coming. Be a 2-shot foul for Tayden Nielsen.
Went 2 for 2 on our last trip. Done a good job at kind of being the floor general here. Played some extended minutes.
First shot, no good.
I know I shouldn't. I wouldn't have done it had the game been closer.
The jinx, it's in full effect. I will have more Emery High School basketball for you tomorrow. The boys squad just a game away from the state championship. They'll take on the Richfield Wildcats tomorrow night. 9:10 start time for that game. Scott and I will be with you beginning at 8:40 with the pregame show. You can hear from Coach Todd Jeffs and also Senior Brody Tuttle on the pregame show tomorrow. 8:40. If the women close this one out, which they most certainly will over the final 3:57, they'll take the court in the 5 o'clock hour again tomorrow. Another foul is whistled, 1-on-1 situation. Going to the line, it'll be Lauren Telford. Nope, excuse me, Cragen. Sydney Cragen will go back to the line.
What point does Morgan's coach follow up and take some of his starters out?
They're underclassmen. Let them play. Yep, I let them play. Cragen, front end of the 1-on-1, no good. Nice rebound for Emery, now trying to push it up the opposite end. You got to keep the tempo. I love watching the other classmen. They go 100 miles an hour. Bethany Justice that time on the board bringing it up. Tayden Nielsen, three-point shot is off of the mark, and a rebound down low by Morrell. Gives it off to Cragen. Left side, stop, pops from deep, shot no good, barely draws iron. Loose ball picked up by the Lady Trojans down low, and that's Morrell for 2 more points. Timeout taken on the court, 3:26 to play in the contest, 66-42. Lady Spartans up on top by 24. They'll close out this 3:26 and advance to the semifinals. We have more coming up when we return on KOAL 107.3 FM, 750 AM, and also ETV 10.
Your young athlete is one of a kind, and you should know you're their biggest fan. So when they have a sports injury, don't stay on the sidelines. Take an active role in getting them back in the game. Choose High Desert Orthopedics and Sports Medicine to get your athlete back in the game. Dr. Kelly Jensen is a board-certified orthopedic surgeon who excels in his field so you can excel on yours.
Hi, I'm orthopedic surgeon Dr. Kelly Jensen. From diagnosis to rehabilitation, let our team at High Desert Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide you with the care you need to get back in the game.
High Desert Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is located at 280 North Hospital Drive, Suite 3.
With everything your vehicle needs under one roof, Auto Farms Price Auto Group can get you from the service bay to the open road in no time flat. Whether it's an oil change, new tires, body work, or a state inspection, Auto Farm will service any make or model with their staff of certified technicians. From free estimates in the body shop to rental service for major services and free Wi-Fi while you wait for your vehicle in the express oil lane, look no further than Auto Farms Price Auto Group, located at 354 South Highway 55 in Price.
3:25 to play in the contest. Travel called against Emery against Tayden Nielsen off the inbounds pass. And so Morgan will have the ball underneath their own basket. Underclassmen are in right now for the Lady Spartans. Bailey Jacobson at the top of the key with Bertuzzi. Tayden Nielsen is in the contest. Also, Braylon Wild down low. Missed shot for Morgan. Emery wants to push again in transition, and a foul is called on the out. No, a travel. Travel against Justice. And more subs checking in for Emery. We'll see Tambry Tuttle. You were impressed with her.
Yeah.
And the last time we saw her.
Lester, Jacobson, Wild, Justice, and Tuttle. 4 freshmen. No, 2 sophomores and 3 freshmen.
Addie Lester. She's playing at the top of the key. Along with Jacobson.
Her dad, a great long-range shooter for Emery.
Foul called against the Lady Spartans. 2:59 to play in the game.
Willie Lester.
How far are we going back?
I think, I don't know the year, but just was one of those kids just could really bomb it.
Knock it down from outside.
Yeah. Kind of a little, shot it real high, not too much rotation, kind of as I remember it.
First shot is up, and it is no good. Missed the front end of the 1-and-1. 66-42, Emery with the lead. Lady Spartan basketball. A drive inside, no good. Another foul is called. Boy, these last 5 minutes of this game are going to take a while, as Wild will now go to the line.
That'll be Jacobson.
Or, excuse me, Bailey Jacobson will go
Wild
to the line.
did get some. She got an elbow right in the face.
It's not her going to the line, though.
No. You can see how red it is from here.
Yeah, you can.
Extremely good softball and volleyball player.
I thought she was going to the line, Scott. I thought that's what the foul was called on. First shot, good, excuse me. Jacobson knocks it down. Morgan's going to continue to rotate in. Taylor Condi will check into the contest. Ruby Farley goes to the bench. So Coach Sterling Mack doing a good job of getting everyone a little bit of playing time. Yeah. Second shot for Jacobson is good. 68-42. Emery by 26. Cragen goes right side, a little head fake, drive in for Morrell, nothing there, trapped into the corner. Just to bring the ball around. Now, there's been plenty of positives for this Morgan team in tonight's game. Again, I'm going to go back to the first 12 minutes of regulation, where they really made the Lady Spartans work. Three-point shot on the way, no good. Missed that time by Morrell. Rebound is corralled by Tuttle. Tuttle's going to bring it up left side. 2 minutes and 19 seconds to play in the game. Underway on our sister station, KRPX 95.3 The Peak. Pre-game coverage of the Carbon Lady Dinos. They're going to take the court in just a few moments against the Richfield Wildcats. You can listen to the play-by-play call there at KRPX 95.3 The Peak, or also on the KRPX radio app. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stick with Emery for the final 2:04. More subs coming in for Morgan. So we get a formality of the final 2 minutes and 4 seconds.
Those three players right there that play extremely hard.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, again, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but Coach Mack has these girls playing hard for Morgan. Looking forward to the contest tomorrow. It'll be Morgan and Judge Memorial in the consolation bracket. Jacobson off the high pick from Tuttle, brings it left side. Addie Lester with the ball at the top of the key, and call block foul, so Lester's going to go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. Stops the clock with 1:52 to play in the game. And now coming out is Wild.
He's bleeding now.
You and I saw the shot from here, Scott. I mean,
and it's, I mean, like I said, we're on this side, and she was in the far corner, and we could see how red her face was.
She took a shot. Lester is at the foul line. Carrie Cook comes back into the game. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. So one more coming.
Again, we mentioned it before previously in the broadcast, but this bunch was undefeated as well.
Yes. Varsity, JV, sophomore, none of them lost a single game this year. That is just amazing when you take that into consideration, how many basketball games you play. Missed shot on the second foul shot. Emery with the offensive board. Tuttle's floater, no good. 69-42, Emery by 27. Going to the corner. Matthews wants to work down low. Shot no good. And a rebound is handled by Jacobson. Jacobson gives it to Lester. Nearly lost the basketball, able to recover. Now to Justice, right corner three up. No good. Loose ball down low, and another shot to the face. And Emery a little beat up in this contest. Get hit in the nose, and
she's bleeding too.
Yeah, some more blood for Emery. So Bailey Jacobson has to come out of the game. Scott's going to have to do some training work, and he'll go to the bench, so I'll finish out the final minute 14 of this contest. 69-42, Emery with the basketball. Bertuzzi at the top of the key. She's going to work it to the right side. Justice drives in on the baseline. Shot no good. Hits the bottom of the backboard, but she draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot two with 1:08 to play in regulation. Coming up, we'll have the Dr. Kelly Jensen at High Desert Orthopedics postgame show. We'll go over the final statistics in this game. First shot for Justice is good. She'll have one more coming her way. Coming back into the game for Morgan will be Janelle Blazard. Blazard checks in. Coming out, Lauren Telford. Fun group to watch, this Morgan unit. Second shot for Justice is up, and it is no good. Missed it in and out. Defensive rebound corralled by Taylor Condi for the Morgan Lady Trojans. 60 seconds to play in the game, and a travel called against Morgan. So the ball back now to the Lady Spartans. Tuttle's going to inbound on the sideline, 3/4 of the way up. Gets it into Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi has to watch from behind. Nice crossover dribble to avoid the pickpocket from behind, but then turns the basketball over. In transition, Janelle Blazard wants to go coast to coast, does not have the numbers, and a block foul called against Emery. More foul shots coming. And again, I believe midway through the third quarter, we had 2 fouls against Morgan, none against Emery. We're up to 19 fouls total, 10 against Emery, 9 against the Lady Trojans. First shot is up, and it's in for Blazard. 70-43. Second shot for Blazard, who's given some quality minutes off of the bench, is good as well. So 70-44. And we're going to bring the ball up. Addie Lester's pressured. Gets across the mid-stripe line. 45 seconds to Bertuzzi. Baseline jumper from 15, no good. Tuttle with the rebound. Putback is good. 72-44. 37 seconds to play in regulation. Bringing the ball up the right side, it's Jensen. Jensen guarded by Bertuzzi. Crosses over to the left side. Now goes to Blazard. Left wing three up. No good. Short. Tuttle fights for the board. Loose ball. Bouncing around, and the Lady Trojans are able to recover. Final 20 seconds of regulation. Wide open three-point shot for Jensen. No good. Rebound to Bertuzzi. 15 seconds to play. Bertuzzi pushes the tempo. Bounce pass inside to Justice. Lost it. Bertuzzi able to recover. Goes top of the key. Three-point shot on the way. Good by Carrie Cook. 75-44, and that will take us to the end of this contest. Emery finishes 2 of 2 on the opening day of the 3A state tournament. They will advance tomorrow to take on the Juab Wasps. Final statistics coming up on the Dr. Kelly Jensen post-game show. Again, Emery moves on to the semifinals with a 75-44 win over the Morgan Trojans. Right here on KOAL 107.3 FM, 750 AM, and also ETV 10.